Welcome to Phoenix for the Desert Diamond Grand Prix. This is the Diamond in the Desert as we have a Ganassi lockout in the first two rows. We have a great field on hand. Now let's get your drivers to watch for. On the pole is Scott Dixon in the target bolt colors. Can he make something happen? Tony Kanaan, he's started second for the past few races. Can he make something happen? And then you have Max Chilton. He's been fast. Can he make something happen and win his third race? Now let's get your command to fire engines. Drivers, start your engines!
A bit worried about it on the straightaway. Juan Montoya leaving pit road, and now Carlos Munoz leaves pit road as well.
Now let's get your starting lineup. On row 1, you have Scott Dixon and Tony Kanaan. On row 2, you have Max Chilton and Charlie Kimball. On row 3, you have a walkout of Schmidt-Peterson, James Hinchcliffe, and Mikhail Aloshin. And then you have Simon Pagenaud and Esteban Gutierrez. And then you have the 19 of Ed Jones and the 20 of Ed Carpenter. It's the Ed lockout. And then you have a lockout of AJ Foyt cars. The 4 of Connor Daly and the 14 of Munoz. And then Juan Pablo Montoya and the 8 of Gabby Chavez. And then you have Jay Howard and Ezio Pau, Helio Castro Neves. And then you have Sebastian Saavedra and Oriol Servia. And rounding out, no, not rounding out the field, but then you have Spencer Piggott and the points leader. I forgot his name. And then rounding out the field, you have Andretti and Power. Coming to the green flag, it is in the air. We are underway as down to the bottom goes Chilton, and he's going to take the lead. Oh, and they wreck at the top of your screen. And there goes Aloshin. The big one happens down in turn 2, lap 2. Let's get a look at the replay. Watch the top of your screen as Castro Neves and Piggott wreck, and then Aloshin goes around collecting a lot of drivers. Jones, Montoya, Gutierrez, Carpenter, and Daly. We got some drivers coming into pit road. They're going to get their service, and who's going to win the race off pit road? Chilton. Green flag is back in the air, and as you see, Scott Dixon getting a gap, and he's going to lead a lap. Gap in that, Brian. And, oh, there goes the tire, and up and over goes Kanaan. Kanaan has had 3 wild wrecks this season. First one was at Charlotte, and then I can't remember where the second one was, but then this one where he flipped. And now we get a red flag. Oh man, we get the Dixon and Kanaan will get out of their cars and get into the Hamacho safety truck. As the red flag has been lifted, and we get some drivers pitting. They will. And Munoz will win the race off pit road. Now coming back around to the green flag. Oh, big wreck! Big wreck! Oh, into the couch fence went Jay Howard. Let's get a look at the replay. As you see, Howard goes into the catch fence. They will end the race. Max Chilton wins the race. And then we have James Hinchcliffe in second. Third is Marco Andretti, who will now be tied for the points lead with 54 points, and Hildebrand has 54 points. And then Munoz, he will move up to 16 points. And then Charlie Kimball is having 8 points this far in the season. And then you have Gabby Chavez, who now has 21 points. And then Jay Howard now has 6 points. And then Sebastian Saavedra will have 4 points. Oriol Servia will have 16 points, same as his number. And rounding out the field, you will have Simon Pagenaud, who will have 11 points. Good night from the NBCSN booth. I'm John Whitaker. Good night. High five.